Welcome back. In this video, we will be translating the West Gable wall of the antechamber of King Unis. The translation will deal with 1. The king emerges from the DUAT, or the underworld. 2. The true destiny of the king is solar. 3. The final goodbye to the DUAT. 4. The king merges with Re. And 5. The DUAT is purified the king. In the description, you will find links to the translation and images. Please like and subscribe for more content. Word spoken. Your son Horus has done this for you. The great ones will tremble when they have seen the knife which is in your hand. When you ascend from the DUAT. Hail to you, O wise one. Geb has created, which goes up here, created you. You have been born of the gods, or the 9, the Aeneid. Horus has become pleased, continuing up here, with his father. Atum has become pleased with his years. The gods of the east and the west have become pleased with the great thing, going up here, which has become or come into being in, these two are together, in the embrace, the birth of a god. This King Unis, see. This King Unis, look. This King Unis, hear. This King Unis, be. O King Unis, or this King Unis, raise yourself from your side. So do as I command. You who hate sleep, but who were made limp. Arise, you who is in Nedet. Your good bread has been made in pay. Take you control, going up here, in Heliopolis. This Horus, he has been commanded to do or help for his father. Lord of storms, who kicked his brother and spat, Seth, he will bear you. Up here now. For he is the one who will bear Atum. Word spoken. This King Unis is the great one. King Unis has come forth from the thighs of the Aeneid, or the 9 gods. Continuing up here. King Unis was conceived by Sekhmet, and by Shesmetet was born the king. The star that is sharp in front and that is far traveling. Continuing up here. That brings for the above those for Re every day. King Unis has come to his throne with the 2 ladies on it. King Unis has appeared as a star. Continuing up here. Word spoken. O you 2 reeds, or 2 fighters, tell whomever of the noble one, that in this his name, this King Unis, am of the water lily that rose from the earth clean. Continuing up here. King Unis has been received by the one who made his throne. This King Unis is at the nose of the great controlling power. King Unis having come from the lake of fire, King Unis has set, continuing up here, Ma'at in it, in the place of disorder. This King Unis has gone to the place of linen, wisdom, which the Uri guard. On this night, up here now, of the great flood, which came forth from the great goddess. King Unis has appeared as Nefertum, as a water lily, at the nose of Re, when he has gone forth from the horizon every day. Continuing up here, the gods become clean at his sight. Word spoken, King Unis, who's in charge of the cause, who unites the hearts of the great ones that are in charge of wisdom and who bear the divine scroll. Sia, who is at the west of Re. Continuing up here now. King Unis, having come to his throne in charge of the cause. King Unis, who has joined the hearts of the great ones that are in charge of wisdom. King Unis has become as Sia, who bears the divine scroll. Continuing up here. Who is at the west of Re. Tended by the hand of King Unis. By King Unis, it is said, in the heart of the great ones, in the festival of the red linen. This King Unis, continuing up here, who is Sia at the west of Re, who is reserved of heart at the forefront of the cavern of Nun. Word spoken, O who is in charge of the hours, who precede Re, make way, continuing up here, for King Unis, and may King Unis pass in or within, these two are combined, the circuit of the warlike face. King Unis has gone to his throne of his, which is the foremost of the thrones. That goes up here, which is behind the god, with a set head adorned with sharp and forceful antelope horns, and as one who carries indeed, continuing here, a sharp knife. Go over here, which cuts throats, which removes, going up here, strife from the head of the bull, and makes quiver those who are in the darkness. A strong or mighty horn behind the great god. Continuing here, King Unis has subdued those that were caught. King Unis has smitten their hearts. It cannot be opposed, the arm of King Unis in the horizon, or the Achet. Continuing here, word spoken, lift up your face, you gods who are in the DUAT. King Unis has come so that you may see him become or transformed into a great god. King Unis has been ushered in trembling. King Unis has been robed as you are, and as the Lord of you all. So the Lord of you all. Continuing here. King Unis will command with words to the people. King Unis will judge with words to the living who are in, continuing here, the shores of Re. King Unis speaks to this clean shore that he has made his seat in with the one who parted the two gods. King Unis has power on his head. King Unis wields the Amis scepter, his charge of King Unis. King Unis will sit with the rower in the bark of Re. King Unis will command what is good, and he will do it. This King Unis is the great God. Pure, pure in the field of reeds. Pure is Re in the field of reeds. Pure, pure in the field of reeds. Pure is this King Unis in the field of reeds. The hand of King Unis in the hand of Re. Nut. Take his hand. Shu, lift up him. Shu, lift up him.